Hey guys, my name is Max and welcome to my movie channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 2016 thriller entitled Standoff, starring Thomas Jane and Lawrence Fishburne. Since this is my first movie review, I'm going to do it two ways. First, I'm going to give you my short answer. Basically, do I think you should watch the movie or not? And I'm going to keep it spoiler free. And then afterwards, I'm going to get into more detail, and of course, that will be involving spoilers. So, first off, this movie is available on Netflix right now. Should you watch it? Absolutely. I think it's a great movie, and it's entertaining throughout. It has a lot of really just tense moments that are going to keep you gripped to the screen and not checking your phone in the middle of the movie. So it's going to keep you locked in and engaged as an audience. And I think that the ending was pretty much as good as we could have hoped for in a movie like this. Now, while I do have my criticisms about this movie, I'm going to save that for the later part of this review where I can get more in detail and possibly give out some spoilers. So for now, I'll just say definitely check it out. It's on Netflix right now as we speak. So check it out. So after you checked out the movie, feel free to come back here and leave me a comment below telling me what you thought. And I'm going to leave an annotation for the movie trailer right here so you can check it out first. Now, let's get into some of those criticisms that I have. If you guys want to avoid spoilers, the time to cut off this video is right in 3, 2, 1. So the first criticism I have with this movie is probably the accuracy of Sade, played by Lawrence Fishburne. When this guy's behind the trigger, it seems like there is no escaping him, and he's always going to hit his mark. It really feels as if Lawrence Fishburne has some sort of a supernatural control over the ballistics and trajectory of his bullets. It seems as if he could blow the wings off of a fly from 40 yards away in high wind. He is that good. And I just find it very improbable that in real life that he would be able to make those shots. Another criticism that I have in this movie is that we really don't know too much about Sade's past. What caused him to be an assassin? What made that transition from being a special forces operator to being an assassin? Tell me, what happened? I really wish I knew. But at the same token, I do understand why they excised that information, because it kind of creates another element of mystery surrounding the character. So it's kind of forgivable, but I would have liked to know what happened. Another criticism I have towards this movie directly ties into the first criticism I had, and that's Sade's accuracy, or in this case, Sade's convenient inaccuracy. There's a point in the movie where Sade is shooting at a main character at point blank range, 4 shots, and he misses all of them, which is very strange, especially considering he headshot a guy from 20 yards away in the beginning of the movie, plus he kneecapped Carter in his doorway from 10 yards away. Convenient inaccuracy. And now, my fourth and final criticism. I do believe that Sade, being wounded the way he was, this is in the beginning of the movie, he would have succumbed to his injuries way before this movie had a chance to play itself out. At least he would have fainted and the movie would have been over. Alright guys, now that we got all of the criticisms out of the way, let's go on to the things that I really enjoyed in this movie, and there are a lot of them. I really enjoy the scene where Carter and Sade first meet, and they're sizing each other up. Carter tells Sade that he's not going to be able to punch through the furniture barricade that he has up with that .45 caliber pistol, and Sade's laughing, foolishly assuming that Carter's just some farm boy, and he says, "You're not going to be able to reach me from there with that 20 gauge little shotgun that you have there, farmer boy." And he keeps calling Carter a farmer boy. But as the movie progresses, it slowly dawns on Sade that perhaps Carter is not just a farmer boy. I also love how this movie forced Carter to improvise. There was a scene where he takes a light bulb, a whole pack of light bulbs, and he crushes it up and he sprinkles it down the staircase so that this way, even if he's not at the top of the stairs, guarding the stairs, he can still hear a makeshift alarm, if you will. he could hear Sade coming and he can get back into position and fight. I thought that was very smart. And that scene actually reminded me of Mission Impossible 1, where Ethan's whole entire team was taken out, and then he goes back to the rendezvous hotel room and he unloosens the light bulb, crushes it, and sprinkles it down. I really enjoyed that, and it was just a scene that popped in my head, the Mission Impossible scene, and I thought it was executed perfectly in this movie. And as Carter's throwing the glass down the staircase, Sade, it finally dawns on him. He says, maybe he's not just some farmer boy. So it's really fun to see the whole entire movie, how they underestimate each other, and then they kind of see what they're both capable of, and they size each other up, and then they make attempts at each other. I just really love that cat and mouse type style of cinema. So if you guys are into that kind of a movie, one guy's trying to outsmart the other guy, a lot of fighting, a lot of psychological warfare going on, then this is a movie for you. And even if you don't like those kind of movies, I still recommend that you try this one out, because both Thomas Jane and Lawrence Fishburne are amazing actors and they give top-notch performances in this movie. Overall, I give this movie an 8.5 out of 10, and I seriously recommend you watch it. Alright guys, so thank you for joining me on my first movie review. If you had fun with me today and you want to keep hanging out, do me a favor and like and share this video. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. You can subscribe by using the red subscribe button below or by clicking on the cigarette burn insignia in the lower right hand corner of your screen. And if you do all four, that's good karma for you, my friend. My name is Max, and I'll see you next time.